Daily Dose on the Pharmacy News Network is brought to you by an educational grant from RxCo. This is Pharmacy News Network, the premier pharmaceutical news and information portal on the web. I'm Dr. Linda Bernstein. Here's your Daily Dose for January 8, 2007. 3 items of importance on the influenza front. HHS Secretary Michael Leavitt announced that the department has awarded over a $100 million 4-year contract to BioCryst Pharmaceuticals for advanced development of their influenza antiviral drug, peramivir. Further studies will determine if peramivir as an injectable can be an effective treatment for seasonal and life-threatening influenza, including highly pathogenic H5N1 influenza. Additional research may also examine the drug's potential use for prophylaxis to protect against influenza infection. This parenteral antiviral may offer advantages in the hospital setting, where it can be given to critically ill influenza patients and includes the potential for high levels of the drug to be achieved rapidly. Federal officials have announced the launch of the first clinical trial of an H5N1 avian influenza vaccine made from a piece of the virus's DNA rather than from the whole virus, an approach that may facilitate faster vaccine production. The experimental vaccine uses a modified version of the hemagglutinin gene from a recent strain of the deadly H5N1 virus. The NIH said the DNA vaccine was brought from the research bench into clinical trials in less than 6 months. MedImmune announced today that FDA has approved the licensing of a refrigerator-stable formulation of FluMist, the company's live attenuated intranasal influenza vaccine. The new formulation is indicated for the prevention of influenza in the same populations as MedImmune's original version of FluMist, healthy children and adults aged 5 to 59 years. MedImmune expects the new version of FluMist to be available for the 2007-08 influenza season. Starting that season, the new formulation will replace the previously licensed version of FluMist, which has to be stored frozen. MedImmune has also applied for FDA to expand the indications for FluMist to include healthy children as young as 12 months. A company spokesperson stated that they expect a response from FDA on the expanded indication by the end of May. For more information on avian influenza and pandemic preparedness, please visit www.pandemicflu.gov. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at the same time for the Daily Dose, or download our podcast at your convenience. Watch Pharmacy News and Review Fridays at noon Pacific for a video roundup of this week's top stories. For Pharmacy News Network, I'm Dr. Linda Bernstein. Daily Dose on the Pharmacy News Network was brought to you by an educational grant from RxCo.